unionization with Joshua Flint. So please join us for that. And then the following day, which would be Thursday, we'll be doing a Q&A, okay, on everything that we just did on the first two shows. So I want to talk about this. Today's one-a-day is chaos, isolation, and uncertainty. Now, you do know that when great changes come on this planet, there is always an eruption. There is always chaos. There is always like volcanic activity. Think about it. Really give this a thought, okay? When you've had the biggest life-changing things to happen to you, most of those things, even though they came out very beautiful and amazing, they started off in chaos. So I want everybody to really grasp this right now. When you see chaos around you, do not become the chaos, okay? And understand this. If you become the chaos, you will destroy your physical body. If you don't master and control, if you do not master and control your emotions, okay, then you will be emotional. So you need to get this. There's going to be chaos, and this is not going to be over in just a few weeks. This is going to be a few months. And understand, there will be a ripple from this, because you've got to understand this. It's like you throw this big rock into the water, and then the rippling effect happens. So you've got to learn to really connect to your breath and really learn to love yourself and respect yourself. And don't dishonor yourself with this chaos. Don't become the chaos. Mind your own business, okay? Respond properly. Do not react, all right? And the other thing, yes, we feel isolated right now, but this is the time to get to really know yourself, to really get to love yourself, to really get to honor yourself, to connect to your breath, to really get to know you. Do you really know you? I'll tell you something. I work on getting to know me. I don't know me yet. I hope to find my authentic self someday. We're all unique, but you will not be unique until you find your authentic self. So understand, do not isolate yourself mentally, okay? Get to know yourself. Watch your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Let me tell you something. Life is a river, and there's going to be a lot of garbage floating by. You don't have to own this, okay? So don't become the chaos, all right? Isolate yourself only to protect yourself, not to punish yourself. Get to love yourself. Love yourself well. And guess what? Right now there's uncertainty. There's always uncertainty. There's uncertainty every day. That is the adventure. See, you went and made uncertainty into some kind of curse. It's not. There's always going to be uncertainty. That's the way life is. Everything comes to life, will eventually leave. Okay? And guess what? You said you wanted to go to a planet that would change continually and have changes and have indifference. And guess what? Tell me this is not a life-threatening, fun-filled adventure. You just got to learn the rules. That's it. I'm totally okay with uncertainty, because I know that I am not in control of anything outside myself, and most people are not in control of anything about themselves. Look it, life as we know it is changing, and we must change with it. We must adapt. Listen, you've been doing it all your life. Would you have rather been born another time? I don't know. I think this is the most exciting time to be born in history for at least the last 100,000 years. I mean, this is a major change we're going through. This is a major shift. I mean, we're heading into the age of, maybe you don't understand this, the age of Aquarius, but there must be change in the world, and you can be part of this. Look, you can't control what's happening in the world, but you can control how you respond to it. Are you going to stay connected to your breath? Are you going to do the mirror work? Are you going to go 3, 2, 1, I got this? Not allow your subconscious to take over anymore, because you're much bigger than this. And how you respond in the coming days, in the coming hours, in the coming minutes, weeks, and months can have a far-reaching, life-altering impact, not just on you, not just on your family, but in as the world as we know it. And you need to understand this. We need you. I need you to step up to the plate. I need you to go in there and find that brave heart that you lost as a child. And I need you to use your imagination and start imagining the way you want to see your world, the way you want to have it, and then take positive steps towards that. Look, I just said, how do you really want to live going forward? How do you really want to live going forward? Do you want to live like you used to live? Do you know why this cataclysmic explosion is taking off? Because you got stuck. And we got stubborn. And we said that we wouldn't go with the flow. And we wouldn't make the changes. And we wouldn't honor planet Earth. We wouldn't honor ourselves. And we wouldn't honor our Creator for the body that He gave us, she gave us, they gave us. That's all. It's a wake-up call. It's no more than that. It's just a wake-up call. So look after yourself. What diet changes can you make right now? What bad habits can you get rid of on an emotional and physical level? What thoughts are you having throughout the day that you can go, that was the old me. 3, 2, 1. I got this. That was the old me. And just off into the garbage they go. And just remember, the only way that you can become an Olympian is if you practice every day. And you know what? You're not going to practice every day until you believe that you're worth it. So, are you worthless? Are you unworthy of God's love? Are you unworthy of your family's love? Are you unworthy? No, you're not. You made that up. Someone told that to you a long time ago, and you kept telling the same story. I remember I went to bed one night thinking that I was totally unworthy. When I was around 7 years old, and I banged my head, and I think I did that for a few nights. I lost my spirit after a few days, and I can remember the time it went down, and I can remember how. And you've got to get that back right now. You've got to get it. You've got to want this. Like nothing else you've ever wanted, you've got to go find your spirit. And then you've got to feed your spirit every second and stay in the present moment and own this. This is just a test, and this is just the greatest adventure of your life. Who do you want to be? Or better still, what do you want to become when we get through this? Because we're going to get through this. Do you want to be the victim? Like 99.9% of the people are going to be victims. They are. Because they already are victims and they don't realize it. If we didn't have the victim attitude and we had the brave heart hero gratitude every day, we would not be sitting in this place because we wouldn't have given our power away to the food industry. We wouldn't have given it away to pharma or the dentistry industry. Yeah, believe it or not, they're terrorists too. Not all of them, but they are. And we wouldn't have given it away to a government who really doesn't care about health and our wealth, just cares about cozying up and getting up higher in the political stage. Let me tell you something. We the people must unite, but we the people will never unite until you find your spirit and your braveheart hero inside. And that's it. Do you want to become a victim or a braveheart hero? You're going to have to work for this. Every time that you get scared, you go, no, I'm not. That's the old me. No, I'm not. And some of you are going to have to do this 30 times every hour. Yeah. So I don't even know how we even exist anymore. We have totally denied our spirit, and that's the God's truth. Look, this is a time to rise to your unlimited potential. What do you want to become? What do you want to become? And don't say that you're okay. Anybody who says, I'm just okay about being here, because you know what? We must change. We must evolve, and we must grow. And the only way you can grow in this universe is consciously. And we stopped growing consciously 100 years ago, far as I'm concerned. We have been so programmed. And you know what? Every day I wake up and I go, okay, today I need to grow. I need to grow consciously. I need to find my unlimited power. I need to be able to really harness that God-given innate potential that I have because it's unlimited. So, what do you want to become right now. What do you want to become and look like? And where do you want your health to be? Where do you want your wealth to be? And where do you want to be when this is all over? So you need to take massive personal action. Don't be sitting at home moping, groping, and talking about the end of the world, because it's not going to end. And guess what? When this is all over, me and you can sit down and I'll go, okay, so now look at all the time you wasted. Look at all the energy you wasted. And you could have unleashed that Braveheart hero within, but you didn't. You went into victimitis. And guess what? That's the attitude that most people have on this planet. I'm a survivor. You know what? If I have to hear that one more time, I think I'm going to throw up. I'm in the process of changing. Are you kidding me? Let's do it right now. And no more survivor crap. Okay? That is the cancer. I'm a thriver. I'm bigger than this. I got this. I am this. I'm going to stand up for myself from now on. I'm going to hold the loving line when it comes to everything, because I'm going to learn that self-love and self-care are where it's at. And if we would have embraced that and didn't give it away to the medical system and the AMA back 120 years ago, we'd still be looking after ourselves and we'd be still embraced in nature. You know what? As soon as the Rockefellers got oil, then they started making pharmaceutical drugs, and then they closed every natural health college and school down by 1920, and that's when they destroyed us. And you don't think that there's something going on? Well, there better be something going on with you. Would you like to find your true and authentic self? Most people will never do that. You know why? They're scared. Because you've been taught that inside here lives a really bad little girl or bad little boy. And I'll tell you, as soon as you go in and you release that little boy or little girl and you change, okay, that kitty litter into a sandbox, life will become beautiful again. So I want you to figure out how today you're going to let the little child within out, and how you're going to create smiles wherever you go, and where you're going to create joy and happiness with everyone. And let me tell you something, you live with people continually. So don't you stop hugging your family. Don't you stop hugging them, and don't you stop stroking your hand as you walk by them. Don't you stop complimenting them. And you get the heck out of your head and you start showing everybody in your household and your friends that we have the power to heal and come together, and we are family, and never forget that. God bless you. And I hope that you allow the sun to shine for you today.